going to say it's time to bring out the brooms, as we'll take our focus on our Calgary Flames farm team, the Stockton Heat. You know what I mean, as it's time for another video of... Hi there, it's Brett Hornby here, and welcome back to another video of Stockton Heat Quick Hits. This is a regular segment that I put in my Calgary Flames game recap videos during the regular season, but with playoffs on right now for both teams, the schedules aren't going to line up, so I decided to spin out the Stockton Heat Quick Hits to make its own separate video. In my previous video, I was teeing up the second round series that the Stockton Heat had drawn with the Bakersfield Condors, which is actually the Battle of Alberta in the American Hockey League. Well, in this video, it's time to recap how that series went. Keep in mind, it was only a best-of-5 series. And when I said bring out the brooms, it was 3 games. All we needed was 3 games in this series, but who came out on top? So before I get notes and recap how the series went and who else is waiting on playing each other in the American Hockey League for the Calder Cup Playoffs, if you want to follow along with this Calgary sports fan's journey, home the Flames, Hitmen, Roughnecks, Stampeders, and the Calgary FC, just make sure you hit like, subscribe, as I mostly do talk Calgary sports on my YouTube channel. As well, I have my second channel in Brett Hornby Shorts, where I exclusively put my second short form content on there, so I appreciate a like, subscribe, both here on my main channel as well as my second channel. So let's bring up my notes, and what I call quick hits as well is that I don't break the game in depth as much as I do with the Calgary Flames, hence the name Quick Hits. This is usually a segment I put in the game recap videos, but now for playoffs it's spun out. So let's recap the second round. So as I mentioned, for the Pacific Division Semifinals, the Stockton Heat won the Pacific Division. As I explained in the previous video, how they got a first round bye. So after the first round bye and how the play-in series played in the American Hockey League, they drew the Bakersfield Condors, which were the 4th place team in the Pacific Division. So this was the best of 5. So game 1, this was on Tuesday, May the 10th, as the Stockton Heat was hosting the Bakersfield Condors. This was a 7:30 puck drop at the Stockton Arena, and actually Stockton won this one 3-1. So they took a 1-0 series lead in the best of 5, which means first to 3. In this case, it was Emil Pettersson, some so call it the Norwegian Wayne Gretzky, player that we drafted in the 4th round back in 2018. He had a goal and assist in this one. The other goal scorers for the Stockton Heat was Jacob Peltier, the player we drafted in the 1st round in 2019, and Walker Durer, the college free agent we signed this past season. Each scored a goal, and Dustin Wolf, who got the goaltender of the year. I should also mention that Jacob Peltier was on the rookie team. In the American Hockey League, made 27 saves for the win, and Stockton outshot the Bakersfield Condors 29-28. So that was game 1. So game 2, this happened on Wednesday, May the 11th. Once again, taking on the Bakersfield Condors in Stockton. Another 7:30 p.m. puck drop, and there's a couple players that scored for the Stockton Heat that were not under contract with the Calgary Flames, but they also had a couple of players that scored, as Nick DeSimone, Alex Gallant. I know both of those players are only signed by the Stockton Heat, but not officially signed with the Calgary Flames. And Emil Pettersson, once again, for the 2nd straight game, scored the game winner. So those are the 3 goal scorers, because it was 3-2 for Stockton in this game to take a 2-0 series lead in the best of 5. And Dustin Wolf made 22 saves in this one. Stockton outshot the Bakersfield Condors 28-24 in this one. So Stockton now has a 2-0 lead. So game 3, now things shift to Bakersfield, and I guess you guys kind of got the gist of the sweep. Did the Stockton Heat close out the Bakersfield Condors? Well, on Friday, May the 13th, The Stockton Heat did indeed close out the Bakersfield Condors. The Stockton, they won this one 6-4. And this game was at the Mechanics Bank Arena. That was an 8 p.m. puck drop. Glenn Godwin led the way with a goal and 2 assists. Byron Fraze and Jacob Pelche each had a goal and assist each. And then Nick DeSimone, Justin Kirkland, and Walker Durer each also had a goal. So those are the 6 goal scorers. And Luke Phillip also collected 2 assists in this game. And Dustin Wolf made 38 saves for the win. And actually Bakersfield, they outshot the Stockton Heat 42-41. And ultimately, the Stockton Heat, they won the series 3-0. So who did the Stockton Heat get to play? Well, as of this recording, they will either get to play the Colorado Eagles or the Ontario Reign, the other 2 teams that were in the Pacific Division in the American Hockey League playoff bracket for the Calder Cup Playoffs. And as of this recording, the Colorado Eagles lead the Ontario Reign 2-0 in their series. So we're probably most likely going to play the Colorado Eagles, which is the American Hockey League's affiliate, or Colorado Eagles are the farm team for the Colorado Avalanche. So if we look at the other series that are still in play, as all the division semifinals are best of 5, division finals next round, it will also be a best of 5. Then the conference finals and the Calder Cup champion with best of 7s. So if you look in the Atlantic Division right now, the Charlotte Checkers have a 2-1 series lead on the Bridgeport Islanders. And then the Springfield Thunderbirds have a 2-0 lead over Thunderhawks, or Thunderbirds I think it's called. And they have a 2-0 lead over the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins. So nobody has advanced yet in the Atlantic Division in the division semifinals. And then in the North Division, you had the Yucatan Devils, the New Yucatan Comets, who are the New Jersey Devils. They're tied with the Rochester Americans at 1 game apiece. And then when it comes to the other series, the Syracuse Crunch and the Laval Rockets, they're tied at 2, so they'll need a 5th game for that. So nobody has advanced yet to the division finals in the Eastern Conference. So going out to the Western Conference, you have the Chicago Wolves. They have a 2-0 lead over the Rockford Ice Hawks. And then in the other bracket, you got the Manitoba Moose tied at 2 with the Milwaukee Admirals. So that needs a 5th and final game. So nobody has advanced in the Central Division. And then, as mentioned, the Stockton Heat, they defeated the Bakersfield Condors 3-0, and the Colorado Eagles have a 2-0 lead over the Ontario Reign in the Pacific Division. So right now, actually, the only team that has advanced into the 3rd round is the Stockton Heat. So that's just a quick look at the bracket as of this recording, as I have other videos still to record. And of course, I got the big project when it comes to the Calgary Flames. At least I will be doing a 1st round recap. That series needs all 7 games, and I think I'll talk about how I'm feeling about that in a separate video. But hopefully I'll need to do it for a 2nd round preview, but that still remains to be seen. So whenever it'll be middle of the week, probably after when I do my least Calgary Flames game 1st round preview, or recap I should say, that's probably when I'll be back with Stockton Heat Quick Hits 3rd round preview with either the Colorado Eagles or the Ontario Reign, as I'll do a quick preview of that series once details are known for the schedule, so the Stockton Heat can enjoy some time off right now in the meantime. So that's all I have for Stockton Heat Quick Hits, recapping how the 2nd round series went. With the Bakersfield Condors, we swept the Bakersfield Condors 3-0. So anyways, I'd like to close out if you want to follow along with this Calgary sports fan's journey. Home of the Flames, Hitman, Roughnecks, Stampeders, as well as the Calgary FC. Just make sure you hit like, subscribe, as I mostly do talk Calgary sports On my YouTube channel, I recap games and stories, but I also do have variety of non-sports in my library, like personal blogs, attempt at comedy. I do share my experience today. I'm on the road, we're at Spoiman, and I do some vlogging on the go. So if that all sounds like me interested to watch, to follow along with this Calder sports fan's journey, you know what you do, just make sure you hit like, subscribe. I also have my other social media links down in the description below for other ways you can follow me, and I also do have my second channel in Brett Hornby Shorts, where I exclusively put my short form content on there, so I appreciate you like, subscribe both here on my main channel as well as my second channel. So I was going to say, go Heat go, probably to say the middle of the week. If you're watching this as soon as I upload it, I'll be back previewing the third round, and hopefully in between there'll be a first round recap and a second round preview when it comes to the parent team, the Calgary Flames. But that's not up to me at this point. So as I say, go Heat go, go Flames go. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.